This is House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She gave an interview on MSNBC just a few minutes ago discussing President Biden's possible path forward here. And many people have been waiting to see what signals she would send. Again, this is a power broker in Washington who holds a lot of sway over the Democratic Party. And she's making these comments, of course, as pressure only continues to grow for Biden to bow out of the presidential race, a conversation we've been having now, the nation, the media, politicos of the world for days now. So again, this was on MS a short time ago, and she declined to say if she had a real desire for President Biden to stay in the race, saying it's simply his call, but that time is running short for him to decide. The New York Times describes it this way. Ms. Pelosi's comments appear designed to give alarmed Democrats, who so far are mostly falling in line behind the president, space to pivot in the coming days. It was the first glimmer of pushback against the defiant president from a top congressional leader that gave a sense of the deep divisions within the party on how to move forward. Here's the soundbite.
It's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. We're all encouraging him to make that decision because time is running short. I think overwhelming support of the caucus. It's not for me to say. I'm not the head of the caucus anymore, but he's beloved. He is respected, and people want him to make that decision.
And again, that's a very different kind of comment than what others have made. I'm riding with Biden, right. I'm with Joe, I'm with this president. You didn't hear her say that. That's notable. It perked up a lot of ears and will continue to do so throughout the day, especially that part about Biden needing to make a decision soon, seemingly in contrast to the fact that Biden has repeatedly said he already decided to stay in the race. So by not saying, look, he said he's not dropping out, right. That's it, let's move on, let's fight for him, and let's beat Trump, and then what you would expect her to say, she gave that wiggle room, which suggests soft support for Biden from Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, and it seems kind of like a bit of a roller coaster because the big story this morning was just yesterday after all of these meetings with Democratic mayors, Democratic governors, they're so divided that they will not move forward in saying, hey, we don't want you to be on the top of the ticket here. But now this, it's like, where are we going here? You know, yeah. Especially after he's saying that he's going to stay in this race no matter what. It seems like it seems
the party is torn.
Yeah.
The polls are slipping away from Biden, and Democrats, some believe, our loyalty should be not to Biden, but to whoever should beat Donald Trump in the fall. And this issue is ripping the party apart. And again, not to overstate it, but Pelosi has always been known as a real tactician within the party. Counts the votes, looks at the polls, sees what's out there, the road ahead. That's how she got to become speaker twice. And for her to give this comment now, it's going to fuel a lot more speculation. We'll see.